Looking for something red. Let me know if you see anything red.
Will do.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ESK8 UK live show. Up there, we got Silent Sookie. Over there, we got Local Skateboard, also known as Tori. And of course, me, Never Riding, known as Never Riding. And today we are here to celebrate the anniversary of Tori surviving a major crash through a windshield on her skateboard a year ago. And all things that happened from that point to this year later, because it's been one heck of a year. So I figured we'd get together and, walk down memory lane. So this isn't scripted, this isn't really super planned. Uh, we just had a moment to deal with everything. And I said, well, we might as well deal with it on air, might as well share with the world. So, hey, Tori, how you been?
I'm really glad to finally put like a whole year. Like it almost doesn't feel like it almost feels like it happened like 2 days ago, but it also feels like it never happened at all. It's still kind of hard to like wrap your head around something like so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it'll probably never happen again, but it could. It's just I don't know. It's still like it ruined my 9 year streak, never getting hit by a car while skating.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
um, marks the day I started wearing helmets.
Right, right. And you
So
definitely have gone through a few helmets since then.
I have. It's crazy. Who would have thought I'd actually need them?
Yeah.
I never
I
went through any before. Never hit my head ever, and then
yeah, now I think we're up to the fourth helmet. It hasn't been purchased
yeah,
yet, but I think we're up to number four.
yeah. I've been using a friend's helmet because they don't really skate much, but which is actually where my helmet and all my gear was down in Farmington where I stay at, and I hadn't skated in 7 days, and I wanted to skate to mark my 1 year since I got hit by a car. No gloves or nothing, so we see how that goes. I'd still rather take mangling my hand than getting hit by a car again, but that
and
was
your
a nice
hand.
little way to celebrate on my end.
Yeah. Yeah. So how I know your hand's mangled. How swollen is it?
Oh my god, it's so I have like no knuckles on my right hand, and I'm suspecting that's why it hurts so bad. Because like I
Yeah.
was looking at it, and that's why if I like my thumb is huge, it's pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly. It looks like I have a giant like cartoon hand, but
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Well, I'm so glad we get to laugh about it. As tragic as it is,
Yeah, I mean, if you're not laughing about it, then it probably would really suck to get through. Is how I kind of, I
Yeah.
don't know. I always tend to laugh it off, walk it off, and laugh it off.
All right. Well, let's walk people down memory lane, real quick. So, a year ago, I think it was what the 16th,
The
if I
18th.
remember, the 18th. All right. So birthday was on the 12th,
Yep.
and then what? 6 days later, 4 days later, 13, 14, 6 days later, had to use some fingers. Uh, Tori went through a windshield. She was riding her skateboard, and a lady in an SUV decided to keep going. Tori decided to keep going. I couldn't stop, and the next thing you know, she was kissing window shields.
Oh,
Um, yeah, so then things got interesting because I saw her post on social media, and I was like, "Wow, this girl is jacked up." She had the Frankenstein thing all around her neck, looking like this, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, she could use a little bit of help." So I reached out to her, to Tori, and she reached out back, and the next thing you know, we just started making content together and blowing up a little bit more and more. I think it was only one day, 20,000 people had visited her page. And she called me up the next day, like, who are you and your 20,000 friends?
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, so that's,
because
go ahead.
I didn't expect. I didn't really expect you to be like actually so into like the Eastgate scene when you had? I kind of just I answered back just expecting nothing of it, so that's why I was kind of like surprised when other people would be like, "Oh, never riding or Kyle," some because some people respond to you as either one, but
Right. Yep. Um, yeah. So it was a little bit of a shock for both of us because I was like, wow, I got 40,000 friends, so it's amazing only 20,000 showed up, but that's good, that showed me that half the world sees what I see in you, you know, at least
yeah.
minimum. And what I saw in this young lady was a dedicated uh skateboard rider that could use a little bit of help and dedication to the cause. And what then we went to what I think
Ohio.
yeah, we went to Ohio. Before, we did a commercial for M boards for the Nova tires. Then we did
Yeah.
a commercial for the PEV cleaner. Still waiting to hear back from this guy. We don't talk nearly enough. Uh, Good cleaner, very good cleaner. I definitely recommend it. Um, and then we met in Ohio, and that was our first time seeing each other. And you killed it when we got to Ohio. You were like just jumping on everybody's board and having the time of your life.
That was
And
my first time trying double kingpin too, so I actually was like kind of out of my element. Felt like
I
it.
couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. You were doing things on my endurance 1.0 that I had never done.
Oh,
And
it was great.
yeah, you were killing it.
Yeah, that's another reason why to go to like events and stuff. Not just because like everybody's so awesome, but like everybody's boards and everybody's setups are so awesome. Like it's so worth going to like check out, and like everybody's so nice about letting you like see what they've got like built. It's pretty awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, I know everybody was surprised. Everybody was pleasantly surprised at just how good you could ride. I mean, I can't even remember or tell you, and I'm not throwing cap, but it was like every 5 or 10 minutes somebody was coming up to me like, yo, she can ride her butt off, bro. We gotta get her, because at the time you only had that Meepo Mini. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you were killing it, and you were keeping up with us in grass at 30 miles an hour on a Meepo Mini with some little 90 something millimeter wheels. So
Yeah, it's got the pet behind it. Like it's a fun little board. It's not enough. It just doesn't go very far. So,
yeah,
but it was fun riding with everybody in the grass and stuff. And then you
yeah.
had me with your inboards once my little Meepo died, and
Hmm. Yeah, I'm totally looking forward to going back.
me too. Ohio was a fun trip. It's definitely definitely going back again this year. I don't know if it's gonna be is it gonna be on the same days of August as it was last year?
I think it might be in September this year,
Okay, okay.
a little bit quicker, so we ain't got to wait as long. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah. They're excited to throw it again. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, I just got back from Arizona, and if you think Ohio is fun to ride in, Arizona is incredible. Arizona is incredible. Anthony's out there now, so he'll tell you when you speak to him. But Arizona is the ground is all the roads are smooth. There's no potholes. There's no cracks. There's no tar. All the cars respect you. I mean, we literally did 40 to 45 miles an hour all day long. So it was just one of the most exhilarating places I've ever rode, because and there was so much respect and love from the traffic, you
That's
know.
something that would be pretty awesome to experience. Like not having people like freaking get real close and pass you. Like that's the thing. Certain places people are real assholes and like they really don't make room. Like whether there's a bicycle lane or not, like it
Right.
really like
Yeah, in the city, they like to see how close they can get to you. It's a game.
yeah. Yeah.
They're
It
playing
is.
with our lives. We play with our lives enough on these boards. We don't need their
Yeah.
help.
Goddamn cagers.
So
Yeah.
So let's see here. What else
Fun
is
when
there
I
to
do
talk?
it, not when you do it.
Yeah, right. So after Ohio, tell me about that propel. I know you got the propel, the pivot.
The pivot, oh my god, that's my pride and joy right there. I love it. I just got a shipment because I ended up losing a pivot cup. Funny enough,
Ooh.
pivot cup on my pivot. But
Right.
so I've been riding this Insta wheel, which is a good board, but nothing could replace that pivot, man. That pivot just it's a beast. And
Yeah.
like it just that's my baby right there. I can't wait to put it back together now that I got the parts in the mail. I just gotta go back down and actually get it. But I've been missing it a lot since the couple weeks it's been out.
Yeah.
But definitely an upgrade, massive upgrade from the mini I was running with, and it's definitely a board I'm gonna hang on to for like until I kill it. And even after I kill it, it's gonna go on my wall. Like I love that board so much. Like words cannot describe like you don't have to worry about range anxiety. Like you don't have to like even with the tires, like that board just goes like you don't have to like charge halfway through. It just holds out. It's great.
Yeah,
Like
you
it's
rode.
like nothing I've ever owned before.
Yeah, you rode it all winter long. I noticed.
I did, and I was trying to train for SCon. I was training with with that board because I wasn't sure if I was gonna ride the dragon, but like I've become really fond of my pivot and like the board feel I have on that, and like just how comfortable I am being able to like fling that board around now because it's not super heavy, but like the weight is distributed in a way I really like, and the deck is just it's perfect. It's a great board.
Yeah, it
Would
is.
not change anything about it.
Definitely my favorite go-to board for street riding.
Yeah.
Uh it's definitely like a everything board. It's pretty much nothing you can throw at it that it can't handle. I
Oh
came in
yeah.
I came in first place on that board in the first heat of ESK8 last year. No, not last year, the year before. So it's
Okay.
yeah, propelled. I mean, and you're on the GT as well, so it's a powerful board, and you even got the updated ESC in yours, so it's been tweaked and tuned a little bit more. But yeah, you can't say nothing bad for sure about the propel pivot. So great
I want to
job,
be like a
jobbing.
little fangirl in the comments anytime I see like a post on Facebook of like propelling the pivot. I love the pivot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love that board. It's a great board. I believe it's what I did the time trial on in Ohio, isn't it?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Which I remember taking your inboards first and going around the first curb and then trying it one more time, being like, "Can I change something?
Yeah.
Can I redo this, please?" Because
Yeah.
like, oh my god, your inboard is like nice and but it's
It's
nice
not a
in a
race
different
board.
way.
It's
Yeah,
not a
and
race.
it's really hard to get that long ass thing to turn around. You can't like get that to move hardly at all. I mean, maybe you could because you're freaking really tall, but.
It's a lot to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really set up for racing, and yeah, I'm looking right down at it like, yeah, you're still not set up for racing. Oh,
Yeah, looking
and it's
down.
heavy. I'm trying to pick it up. It's stupid heavy. Oh my
It
god.
is heavy.
Yeah. Um I mean, look at my head. The wheels are big in
Yeah.
comparison. I got the 125 Mad Wheels on here. Great for cruising the city streets. I wouldn't, change anything.
I would love to just go back out and do the time trial again. Do you know if we're doing that time trial again this year, like with the cones and the
Yeah,
that'd be
totally.
great.
Yeah,
Now that I'm
totally.
accustomed to the double kingpins and shit, I would love to take another crack at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just talking to the guys last night. Looks like we're going to have a booth this year as well, so that'd be sweet.
Nice.
Eastgate Racing Academy booth.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
That
Slash
would be super
skateboard electric.
exciting. So I hear all the like everybody's getting kind of excited about Willow Springs since SCon's kind of been canceled.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
to my understanding there's still a group ride going on.
Yeah, there's a group ride going on. I'm going out there with 4 or 5 dragons. I'm gonna take it back to the streets and do some street racing. Set up some cones, get somebody with a stopwatch. Allegedly, there's about 50 or 60 people that are supposed to meet me out there. So I'm really excited for that, as well as,
Okay.
yeah,
It's
it ain't
awesome
going.
how many people are still going to show up to the event.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to explain to M boards. Um, Actually, I guess I could say it here formally. It's great to race, but this is a family reunion, and
Yeah.
we're going to meet the people that we talked to all year, and just hang out, swap boards, like you were saying, um, go on group rides. And I mean, the racing, that's just one more candle in the cake, but there's so much to the whole
Yeah.
Eastgate Con that it's way bigger than just the racing. It's way bigger than just the manufacturers that come. It's like our family reunion. And I think you said it before recently when I was talking to you. Remember how you were saying the first time you realized you were not alone, that there were other Eastgate riders? Because in Missouri, there's really like
Oh,
just you.
yeah. There's
And
pretty much only the ones I've made that I've really seen.
yeah, so exactly. I mean, like even here in Philly, I've got a real small handful of guys. Literally, you could count them on one hand. And
Yeah.
but when you go to Eastgate Con, or and you see 100, 200 people that are also just as
Yeah.
passionate about skateboards as you and know more than you, or if you meet somebody that knows less and you can help guide them along the way, it that's where the magic happens, just the communication and actually shaking somebody's hand. I mean, when I've met James Buddy Cook, I've met uh Alan Powell, I've met Josh Robinson, Dina. These
Oh, that that's
are
somebody I'm super excited to meet at Willow Springs. Is I'm finally gonna get to meet Dina after the events I've been to and like doing a show with her on here. I'm excited to meet Dina for sure.
Yeah, it's just so many people, and so many people want to meet you. It's like you got
I know.
like, let's say you got 5 people you want to meet. There's 50 people that want to meet you.
That's a
I
crazy concept to think about.
Yeah, and it's really like that. I mean, my first year was so many people that knew me that I didn't even know, but they were like, "Yeah, man, I follow your page. I follow your page." I'm like, "Oh my god," and then you start looking back, like, "Oh yeah, I remember that comment. I remember that comment." Dickie, was it Rock Martin? I think is the guy's name. He was. We spoke on social media for like a year, and then last year he was like, dude, this was my first time meeting him. It's such a great guy. And I'm like, I can't find a board to ride and race on. And he said, dude, remember we were talking and you said you loved my board and you wanted to race on it? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, here's my board, go race on it. And I took it around the track. It was a Ruckus, the Smurf Blue Ruckus, hybrid version, TKP in the back, ADT in the front, and that board was awesome. I was doing the laps like I needed to. The times were short, and I was like, "Oh my god, thank you!" And he's like, "Nah, thank you." But if we hadn't met on social media the year, during that year, I'd have still been looking for a board to ride and trying to figure out like what I was going to do. So
You know,
it was
that
great.
reminds me of sorry if you can hear the train passing by. But that reminds me of meeting land surfing. Right after I got hit by the car, it cracked my Aurora down the middle. And I posted it all online. I was super upset about it because I was heartbroken, and somebody I'd never messaged before, never messaged me, never had a conversation with, was like, "Hey, I have a spare Aurora deck. I'll ship it to you. Send me a shipping address, and after it gets to you, just send me the shipping fee back." And that's exactly what we did after I got the new deck in the mail. I sent him like the $30 it was to get it shipped down to me. Didn't pay for the deck at all. He was just the kindness out of his heart.
Yeah.
And actually, where I ended up meeting him was the Ohio trip.
Okay.
Yeah, right after I got crowned like the ESK8 queen, and we were like ripping it in like the parking lot right out where we were getting the drinks at. He's like, "Hey, remember the person who freaking sent you the deck?" My mind was blown. I was like, "Oh my god, it's you!" Like, and then he was just
Yeah.
like gone. It was crazy. It was like he was just. It was so like it was such an act of kindness and such like a bad part of my life. Like it was so great to get to meet that person that
Right.
I thought I'd never meet. Like
Yeah.
it really shows you how connected the community actually is.
Yeah. And how important it is to go to all, as not all, but as many events as you can go to,
Huh.
so that we can actually,
How
link
important it is to
up.
actually be present in the community.
Yep. Yep. Totally. So yeah,
That
that's a
that whole
beautiful story.
experience was like mind boggling to me because I was like doing donuts in the parking lot, and the next thing you know, it's like the guy's like, "Hey, I'm the one that gave you the deck," and I was like, "Dude, thank you," and then like he was gone.
Yeah, it's crazy. You just want to like sit down and buy him a dinner or something,
Yeah, like
you
let me
know?
get you a drink. Like you don't understand like that. And it was like he didn't know I would send him the $30 back for shipping. He didn't like have to give me that deck and like then spend money to ship it to me. Like it was just a really nice thing that like you
Yeah.
know you don't see
That,
a lot. You don't see a lot of like nice things and like always in the Eastgate community, but you don't see a lot of
yep.
nice stuff in the world. Period.
Yeah, exactly. The Eastgate community is just such a
So
close
nice.
knit, so passionate, so caring. Even Sookie, I mean, look at all she does for the community. I know she's silent up there, but like she does so much for the community with this show and organizing events behind this the scenes and making sure everybody's got their ice cream and their eggs. It's yeah, ice cream and eggs. That's a Sookie thing.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
love ice cream.
Listen, I'll tell you about it off the air, but that girl is
Yeah,
crazy.
I need to hear about what
Yeah.
this almost
Eggs and ice cream. Sookie is the bomb.
interesting duo right there.
Yeah, yes. I love that lady. I mean, she's got such a great sense of humor and so passionate about the industry. And I look forward to meeting her one day, like and riding with her. So there's some
Oh, me too.
things.
That would be awesome to see her riding in her shoes that she rides in. That would be like total treat.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, she has a golden rule: no paparazzi, no
Okay, no paparazzi.
cameras.
Okay, take my camera. I just want to see it with my eyes. Nobody will ever believe me. It'll be like a unicorn sighting, but
I know, right? We might have to do that. Get her a unicorn horn. Like you're such a
yeah.
So yeah, so that's Ohio. That was our year up to Ohio, and then after that we we started getting together with Skateboards Electric and trying to get you on a dragon, and we went out to the Apex Raceway, and
Yes.
that was an interesting week. Dealing with the
Hurt
blizzard.
myself on the first day.
Yeah, didn't listen to Uncle Never. Wear your protection. So let's go back to this protection. I've got
I
nothing but
do
love
wear
for
it
you.
sometimes, though.
I've
That's
got
what I feel like a lot of the people that follow me don't realize. I do wear it sometimes. You can't yell at me.
Yeah,
Because
I'm not yelling.
I
I'm
do.
talking very calmly. Wear your protection.
I feel like you're
My eyes are just getting bigger.
yelling at
Oh,
me.
but
Yeah, I know. That's why it feels like you're yelling at me. I know you're not yelling at me. I wear my protection sometimes. It's just if people would understand my ratio of riding to falling, it's really not that bad.
yeah, no,
I
you
ride.
wrote all winter and never fell.
Yeah, I know. I just people see that post every time like I hurt myself and they're like, "Oh, she just falling all the time." I'm not. It just seems that way cuz I ride a lot.
Yeah. You ride what generally at least 2 to 3 times a day, right?
When when I thought when I thought I was training for a race, I was. Now to put it in perspective, since last summer when I restarted my Yours Truly app, I'm almost at 2,000 miles again.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think I'm just like 1 or 200 short of 2,000 again. So
Okay.
which I'll make a post about that once I break 2,000.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but
What
I
was your what,
definitely
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what was your fastest time out Willow Springs? Do you remember?
Oh, upper 30s, I think.
I think I remember 38.
Yeah. Yeah, I was real close to 40. In which like the 3-link trucks are also like a whole new thing. I it was kind of funny. I was going through like frustrations at Willow Springs because I was like, I should be better at this than I am. But the 3-link trucks were like, because the 3 links really take your board from shaking like this to like kind of shaking like this. And like it's just something to get used to under your feet. Like I know a lot of people really preference it. I was missing my double kingpins when I was trying to like get it because I was like, I know I could do this track better. I know I could do it better, but I was
Right.
struggling.
Well,
Um,
we were just on your board out Arizona, and I know we were making sure it was all up to 100% and all. And at one point, like Tom wrote it, so he was riding his, I was riding another one, and like you said, I had that backward shimmy, and I couldn't keep up with him. He was leaving me in the dust. So I
yeah.
told him, I said, "Listen, I think my bushings need to be tighter because I'm getting a shimmy." So he got behind me, he watched me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, pull over." So I'm like, "We gotta tighten up the bushings, right?" He was like, "No, not at
You
all.
need
It's your
harder
tie
bushing.
rods." He was like, "It's
Oh,
your
really?
tie
Okay.
rods." So he undid the tie rod, the 3 link, the third link, turned them twice, just twice, and bolted everything back together. And then from that moment, I'm instantly hitting 40, 45 again without
I
the little
knew there was
shimmy.
something going on there. I never rode with 3 links. I didn't know what it was, but I knew something was fucking weird. Like something like, cause I was using like, my legs were exhausted trying to keep those like wheels, like trying to keep them straight during accelerations. But like, oh
Right.
man,
Yeah,
tire you out
it's a lot to set it up. Not too much, but it's a lot to set it up and
once you
knowing.
find your sweet spot. That's kind of any board though.
Yeah. And it's such a new experience for us not having coming from kingpins to no kingpin, having
Yeah,
links. I it was a learning curve for me. And I mean, I was out there every day on it, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. This board is supposed to be the bomb, and it's not that it ain't. It's just if you don't know what to turn, it's like playing Tomb Raider. The little
yeah.
key can be right there in front of your face, but if you don't know to break open the clay pot and get the key, you just don't know. But
I
I
remember I remember when we were off track time having the board flipped over and we're charged and I'm just sitting on the battery of this board and I'm looking at it and I'm like, what could it be? What is making this thing so weird for me? Because I was seeing everybody else zip off and I was like, I know it's something. I
yeah.
know it's I'm glad you guys figured it out.
Oh yeah, totally, totally.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I'm like I said, I'm right there with you. But we had our boards for so much longer, so we knew
Yeah.
a little bit more how to set it up. Logan and Tom and Anthony and I and Alan. Um, Mad Never Yielding didn't get to make it, but next time, hopefully. Hope.
Yeah. One of these times.
Yeah, we got more time as long as we stay alive and wear our protection and dress for the slide, not the ride. We'll all get to
We're not talking about me here, right?
no, no, we're not totally not talking about you.
Okay.
Totally
Because
not
I'm in the
talking about
game whether I'm in it or not. You know that. I'll watch from the sidelines.
you. Yeah, nah.
No. I do I wear my gear sometimes.
Hey,
I
look,
promote always wearing your gear. Everybody should always wear their gear. I
and
just
remember, Anthony was on that track with a cast on.
I know.
And
Yeah.
so, if your thumb works, you're getting on that track.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
I mean,
better.
yep.
There you go. That's all you need. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful feeling. That's all you
I
need.
learned how to be able to feel comfortable with my left hand on remotes too, just for this reason, actually, believe it or not.
Nah, I believe it. I totally believe it.
It's really awkward at first, but it's so worth it. I suggest everybody like gets be able to switch your hands out, and I mean
Hmm.
really I did it for like slide gloves too, so I could practice doing slides on both sides, but
Right. Yeah. Um, I'm not sliding yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It looks cool. In my heart, I'm trying to decide like if it's really going to add to my speed or take away from it. I know Dylan does a lot of sliding and he's fast as hell. But when he was on the track and he was sliding, he was like sliding out in the turns, doing 180s
yeah.
instead of continuing the course. So that kind of scares me a little bit. You don't want to do a 180 when
Yeah,
you're trying to
which I
go.
mean you I'm just imagining a 180 and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was it. And he was wearing bindings. So, readjusting was really a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I almost gotta flip it into reverse and
Yeah, exactly. It cost him a spot or two down from where he would have finished.
yeah, well,
But
you live and you learn, and I mean that you get a race highlight there. I mean, because
yeah.
when everybody looks back to that heat, they're gonna look at freaking Dylan doing a 180.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean he does donuts. That's the other thing. He does
Oh,
donuts
I
all the
love
time.
doing donuts. Yeah, the donuts is like, I mean, I can't really do left. I can't do counterclockwise donuts, but I like to do clockwise donuts just for fun. Like
Hmm. All
this
right.
board is actually substantially good at donuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, cool. So we got Ohio. Willow Springs, Ohio. Are you coming to New Jersey for TEF one?
When is that?
TEF one, I think is I'd have to look to see, but it's late. It's like that September time, I think.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll probably go.
All right, cool. So um, yeah, we gotta plan. We gotta work on that. Matter of fact, I do know the time. It's August 7th because my daughter's birthday is August 8th or August 7th, one of those days. August 7th. Yeah, August 7th. So, um, and she wants to go to Arizona. So I'm trying to figure out how the heck we're going to do Jersey, New York, Arizona, Philly, all in one weekend. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be. Yeah.
Well, send me the plans and I'll see what I can do about coming.
Okay. Yeah, you might have to hold me down in at TEF one this year.
Why is that?
I'm saying I might be in Arizona with my family, so I might need you to
Oh,
race. You might need to
oh,
represent
okay,
the
I got
Eastern
you.
Racing Academy in Jersey.
Alright.
You know,
Okay.
so
I only want that if I can get a little name tag that says Kyle.
ha, you
And
can.
I'm gonna walk around saying it's never riding.
We'll definitely get you something. Yeah, never.
Yeah. I have one of
Well,
those shirts. I have a blue one. I'll have to dig it out and I'll wear that. That'll be my.
yeah, TEF one coming up next Saturday. Oh, Saturday, June 6th. Um, okay, June 6th. Oh, that changes things. That changes things. Okay. So what's in August? Oh yeah, see August 8th. All right, so but I gotta expand that. Um yeah, August 8th is Millville. June 6th is Oregon. I think that's what OR is for. And then August 24th is California. So Noma County, California. Yeah, we got some racing to do. Save up.
Sweet.
Yeah. August 8th. Yep. All right. We got some racing to do. Yeah, so mark those dates down. Rewrite, save this podcast so you can look back at it and mark it up. Mark your calendars. And don't forget to stop eating pizza so we can
Yeah.
be a little bit quicker.
Time to start conditioning again.
Time to start conditioning again. I,
That's okay. I was kind of sad during my month of not conditioning. I was like, what am I even doing with my life now that ESK8's canceled? What am I even gonna be doing?
yeah, I just had to. I had to remix the schedule. The agenda, the
Yeah.
budget. It
Well,
was
I'm glad everything's still on. Gives
yeah,
me purpose.
yeah. So no Vegas in a couple of days. Can't make it to Vegas. Well, you're hurt anyway.
Nah, I figured I probably won't be going to Vegas this time.
Okay, that's gonna a whole nother year. We gotta wait for you to get back to Vegas. Get to
I
Vegas.
know, it's just I was ready for like even I'm not ready to like win a race. I just want to go to a race. I want to participate in a race. That was kind of the dream for me.
Yeah, it is beautiful just being there.
Yeah. But Vegas is expensive, you know. If you're gonna spend all the money, might as well be doing the thing that.
Yep, yep. That's my philosophy. My first year, I did not race, but I want you see everybody else doing it, and
Yeah, you want to. I watched them on YouTube and stuff.
yeah. So then the next year, I said, well, let me try it, and I tried it, and I came in first place, and I was like, wait, you mean I'm actually good at this thing? No, I don't. Nobody was more surprised than me. I was like, wait,
Yeah,
I'm kind of good at this thing. All right, and only getting better. Now that I'm practicing and got people like you to practice with, and Anthony and Logan. Logan is fast as hell.
Logan
Logan,
is so fast, dude, and he doesn't even like religiously practice. Is the thing that makes it so crazy.
yeah.
Like
I'm trying
he's like, oh, work and stuff. I don't really, you know. That's what's so crazy. Like the whole time, like I'm trying to keep up with Logan. He's fucking like about to lap my ass.
to right. Yeah, he definitely he's so quick in the turns too.
He is, yeah,
So quick in the turns. So quick in the turns. Man, that guy's quick. So
yeah,
all the chicanes going back and forth. It was like that's where he was really leaving me.
yeah,
And I love his form. I've watched a lot of the footage that I shot, and his form is just really awesome.
yeah.
Really awesome.
Yeah,
You
I
were
told him, I was like, dude, you could probably fucking win one of these like one day. Like you really could. And he's like, oh, I just do. I was like, no, dude, you got some talent. You shouldn't like unless you're not enjoying it, like don't give this shit up. Oh, there goes my tripod.
well, the tripod quit before the chair did, so that was good.
Oh yeah. Well, it would have been a funny show if my chair gave out on me.
Right.
You guys could
Oh,
have left. I would have given you permission.
nah, I'd
And
I'd have
then you
been like,
couldn't yell at me for not wearing gear because I was in a chair.
listen, I don't. I'm looking constantly like what gear can she wear that's going to be there, and
Yeah, 'cause sometimes I do wear gear and it don't do nothing.
right, right.
I have this magical way of like, I'm accident prone.
I just want to get you a whole ton of bubble wrap.
That's what my mother says.
Yeah,
I feel like it would affect my fun.
yeah. We're gonna go half on a ton of bubble wrap. Me and your mom.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell her that.
And the deal is she only has to keep a half a ton of it in her backyard. So
Who's gonna buy the tape so we can like tape it to me? Is it self adhesive?
Velcro.
These are questions you have to ask. They're
Yeah,
questions. Well, yeah,
we'll use Velcro.
that's a good idea. Reusable.
Yeah, I actually did
I
that to
feel
one of my skateboards. This is one of my genius ideas. So I put Velcro on the bottom of my board. So if I wanted to change the grip tape, all I had to do was just peel the Velcro off, and I could
How'd
put
that
some.
work?
Not very well. It made it
Well,
very soft, but the Velcro, I don't know. It didn't
this
work
board
that.
has Velcro on it. It's for the lights on the side of the battery. And let me tell you what, it's hard as hell to get this light off to turn it on.
Right. Yeah, that's
Like,
the thing. The Velcro worked too good.
Velcro, dude. You wouldn't think it, but god damn, you gotta really like behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, this stuff it's too much work to get it on and off. So I was like, you know what? Good idea. Wrong.
Velcro
Wrong.
to make it easy on and off, but it's not. It's hard.
Yeah. That stuff works too good.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Doing some work on the car over there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yep.
So any questions for me? Any comments from me? Any last remarks as we start to wrap this thing up? I gotta head to work soon. Any? No?
Nope.
Fine. Um Suki, no. Uh well, we still gotta get you a helmet. We still gotta get you some gear.
Well, I still got my helmet over. Anthony still got my helmet along with the lion board in California. So I figured I was just waiting on that.
Okay. Ricky. What's up,
Thank
Ricky?
you, Ricky. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you got a nice little fan base growing.
It's
Just
so weird to think about. Like I'm just like, like to me it's just I don't know. I've been skating for a while and like I don't know, it's weird to think about.
yeah.
Especially other people that like skate and stuff, it like means even more.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I can dig it. Um, I can dig it. I feel the same way. Like whenever someone says, "You'll never," glad to meet you. I'm like, wow, glad to be met. You know,
Yeah.
glad, glad to be met.
Yeah, when somebody rides like, "Wow, you're really good." And it's like, "Wow, you totally blow me out of the water. Thank you though."
Right? Oh, Rick
Yeah.
is good. Have you seen his videos?
Oh no, now I'm gonna have to go check them out though.
Oh yeah, he's good.
I
He's
might have seen them. It's hard to keep up with who's who.
Yeah, he always has a black backpack on with three Adidas stripes on the side, and the camera is always in that like Grand Theft Auto point of view when it's right behind him, and he's just sliding and turning around and going up on underpasses, like how I fell in Cali when I went up on that bank. You know, he does that on concrete, but he makes it. Yeah, he makes it.
You almost made it. I turned around right as you didn't make it. That was like,
Yeah, the grass
oh
was wet.
man, the grass was wet.
The grass was wet.
You're chasing after fucking Logan.
Chasing after Logan.
Yep.
Fucking Logan. Yeah. That guy, he's a lot. He's a lot. But yeah, I hate to wrap it up, but yeah, this is it's about that time. Trying to think if there's anything left that I wanted to ask you. We went over the boards, we went over Willow, we went over Apex Spaceway, Raceway. We went over your injuries. And have you been to the doctors at all? I mean, I saw you
It's
got.
up for this.
Okay, okay.
I
Um,
won't go unless I like start getting infected, but I'm healing good, so I've got some good antibiotic wash and neosporin and the whole 9 yards. The
Okay.
non-stick jaws.
Cool. Cool. All right. Yeah,
Oh, there's a
definitely.
rock on me. There it goes. Sorry.
No, you're good. So yeah, we can wrap it up. I guess just take care of yourself, stay healthy, heal up quickly.
Will do.
Um, you know, don't be a stranger.
I will
Um,
not.
appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you
Thanks
in
for
Willow
having me on
Springs.
the show, Suki. It's always a good time.
Yes. Thank you again, Suki, for doing what you do. And I'll see you in Willow Springs, right? In about a month or so.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. So just grow some skin.
Yes, I will grow some skin between now